Welcome to part 2. I've gone overboard on part 1 once again. Wish YouTube would make it so directors can have the ability to, new directors could have the ability to upload videos longer than 10 minutes, because people like me, 10 minutes is not long enough time slot. Because if you know me, I like to talk about this or things you shouldn't partake in. But anyway, so where I was, I ended up in the last part 1 with things why you shouldn't partake in things because of their carnal nature. You see, here's how it works. I'm gonna draw a picture. I have to draw a picture. I'm a visual person, and I have to draw pictures and get a head picture. Okay, so get this index card out. And while I'm doing this, think about what kind of people you hang out with, what kind of books you read, what kind of things you watch on TV. Is it for your own selfish ambitions, or is it for a greater purpose? I know I kind of fall short in this area. I'm not necessarily trying to be a hypocrite. I'm just pointing out some things. Okay, so we're gonna have a blue pair, and we're going to have a gray pair. Now I know pairs are not blue or gray just for the figment of your imagination. Imagine they are. Okay, now that pairs can be fit blue or gray, or red, or whatever the color, I don't really care what color you pick. I just picked blue and gray because that's the first two markers I pulled out of this box here. But, so you have this blue pear tree in the backyard and this gray pear tree. They both produce fruits. Now let's say, per se, when you planted the gray tree, the gray ones were sour and bitter, and there were spiders crawling all over the tree. Now the blue one, these ones were very plumpy, healthy, and tooth friendly. They don't give you cavities, unlike the gray ones. However, the gray ones you have temptation to take these gray ones because they have this aspect or sense of short-term fulfillment. Yet the gray ones have a structure of carnal nature. The blue ones, per se, don't necessarily look as good, but however you decide to try a blue one, because you know the gray ones are bitter and they're carnal in nature, so you go take a blue one and you don't partake of the gray one, because the gray ones are evil. They're carnal in nature, and they're structured around the fact that there's spiders crawling all over them. So how can good things partake of these gray pears? It's not going to happen. You don't have blue thingies coming from this tree here, and you don't have gray pears coming from this tree. You only have gray come from gray and blue come from blue. So when someone watches a movie that's carnal in nature or worldly in its ambitions, if the person perceives it in a different manner than most of the audience, they're going to, once you watch enough videos of these movies that are carnal in nature, you yourself, being open-minded to these movies, eventually become carnal in nature. It's because I'm not sure how to explain it other than compared to the tree analogy. I'm done. Thanks for watching. If you watch part 1 and part 2, you know, just want part 1 because, I don't know. Well, thanks for watching anyway, I mean, whatever. Have a Tuesday, God bless. Peace out. Remember, don't partake of the gray trees. Only partake of the blue trees, even though they don't look as good, but they're 10 times better than the gray tree. So partake of the blue trees, because they're good, and they're not carnal in nature. Okay? Thank you.